Hi, Marina. Have a happy Friday, July 31st, 2020. I'm wearing a mask because we're supposed to wear a mask, but I wouldn't wear this mask to go out. You know why? If I went into the supermarket, they'll think I'm going to rob it. So I just did it for this video. I'm going to be incognito. I want to go over some things about the trash and everything, a few other suggestions that I have. Okay, so last couple of days, I'm not sure if they picked up the trash. Because when I put my trash this morning, it looked about the same as yesterday. Because the trash can that I used, it wasn't full, but it was the same. My trash was still there. When I put my trash tomorrow, I'll let you know that if they picked it up or not. I'll know, because if I see bags on the side or the same trash is still there, because the 3 trash cans are just about full now. So that's one of the things. I don't know, does this so-called vendors, do they come every day or check it? I mean, they might miss a day from time to time. That's understandable. That trash right now should be taken out every day. If there's not too much, but again, I'm not sure. I think they might not have come yesterday. I'll know tomorrow for sure. Because if they don't come today, when I check tomorrow and that same trash is there, I'll know, because I have my trash in actually more than one trash can. And the 3 of them are just about full now. But they're covered, so it doesn't look bad. There's no trash on the side or nothing. Now, in reference to the trash, like on the side, we know the big bags have to go on the side tied up, because if you put it in the trash can, they're already bagged. Why would you put it in a trash can that has a bag? That should be for all the smaller bags. Now, back to the boxes. Now, are these trash people, these trash vendors, are they supposed to take out the boxes and all? You think a resident wants to take a big box and take it all the way downstairs on the freight elevator and go through a corridor and then through another door and then through another corridor to go to the dumpster to throw it out? I don't know about that. I mean, I know that's what was said, but if we break it up, the boxes, small as we can, and tie it up or put it in a bag, would that suffice? I know furniture, the trash vendor's not going to take it, right? I mean, they might if they leave it there. So if a person has a piece of furniture, a table or something, we, as a resident, have to take it down on the freight elevator, like I said, down to the basement, all the way through the corridor, through a door, and all the way back out the back, and throw it in the dumpster. Would it be all right if we had a piece of furniture, say I had a table, and it's too much for me to handle, to do that, to carry it all the way? And if I took it down in the elevator and left it down there by the outside of the elevator in the basement, and then from there they could take it out? I just wanted to go over all that, so resident cares. We want to do the right thing here, but I want to everybody do it the same. I don't want to leave my stuff and I don't take it down, but then another person does. Then I reference to the trash rooms. They're all the same size. It's those floors again. Yeah. You saw how grimy they are. I try myself even to clean the floor. It can come up some of that grime. I think something's got to be done. I don't know whether you got a work order in or what. And maybe the vendor who did the stairway, they did the 9 floors of steps and everything gray. So they could do the 9 trash rooms. I don't know how hard that would be. They just have to put some tape there, block it in such a way, put a board across so people could walk. The trash cans would have to come outside. I don't know. I know I could do it myself. I could do 1 floor, and then another floor, but it would take me a while. If I had the gray paint, I would clean the floor the best I can. Maybe rough it up a little bit and put a thin coat of paint. And then it would dry quick, and I wouldn't do it on a humid day. I would do it on a day when it's low humidity and nice and breezy, so it would dry quick. And once it's dried to the touch, that's it. It should last all right. It can always be touched up. But another thing I already mentioned, you could put tile, you can put linoleum, you could do anything there. Or there's another quicker way that might be all right. sort of like L-shaped. You could get some rubber mats, not the kind of mats is like in the cars. You know the kind of mat. Maybe like in an L shape, where it wouldn't cover the whole floor, but it would cover, where the area where the traffic is. That would be a quicker way to fix it. Another way. It's just so I just don't like the way it looks, because it could be clean, but it doesn't look clean. I think that pretty much kind of, again, with those holes, in the wall where I showed you the opening, like downstairs, maybe they're not covering it now because of the heat, to let the heat out. But it's not on every floor. So if that's the case, that means in the trash room doors closed, and it's like, 95 degrees, the heat's going to build up in there, like humidity and everything with trash. It's going to be not too good because of trash being in there. So I think they covered that. Well, they could say they covered all the holes in the walls. They just don't worry about it. If you have to get in there, you have to get in there. Chances are, you do any work, they could just have to cut the wall open. I think it should be all closed in and put a vent. Like a vent with you can open and close it to let air in and out, and that would be pretty good for each floor. Would have that. It's not a big job. It's just sheetrock. You just cut it and fit the vent in there, and it has the controller, the lever on it. That pretty much covers all that. I don't want to, about this trash, I'm getting obsessed with it, because I know how important anytime, not just now because it's warm, but right now we all know that there's going to be more trash. There's definitely going to be more trash. More people staying home, they're eating more, and also there's more trash. Okay, so that covers that. Now, the next thing I want to cover, I think, because I'm going to let you know about the trash, that. If I go tomorrow, I'm going to be upset if I see trash that's still there and it wasn't taken out, because I'll know tomorrow. If it's not taken out today, I know, because it's going to be the same trash there, and I know what's there because I already checked it. So I'll let you know about that. Now, I was looking downstairs, and I noticed, where you had that coffee machine and that hot chocolate. Okay, I know you didn't charge us, but you don't have it now. You don't have it now because people touching cups and all that, it's no good. And plus it must have been a cost to keep up with that, the supplies and all that you needed there. Did you ever think of putting vending machines in there? Speaking of vendors, you could have a soda machine, a juice machine, you could have a coffee machine. You already have the water in the drain, right? The only thing is that the residents would have to pay. That section right there would be good. That you should think about it. This is just a suggestion. They have the lottery machine. The lottery will put in a machine, especially in a place like this with all the residents that you have. They usually put in the instant ticket machine first, and they go by that. If there's a lot of sales, they see it, then they would put the machine that has both. So you can play the numbers, and then you could also buy instant tickets. Now, I know it's cash, but it might have one with a debit card. Because where I go to play the numbers at Shelton and Wayne, the guy has a machine that takes a debit card. I can pay. I don't need cash. Okay, so we're back to that area there. Could be for vending machines. You could have an ATM machine. The trouble is that the resident has to pay. Because there's no ATM machines around here. There's no soda machines. There's nothing. If you drive and all, it doesn't matter. But if I didn't want to leave the building, I said I'd like to get a bottle of water, some juice, I could get it there. You have the 3 buildings. So you might want to think of that area. For that, not only the company would get money from it, if you do enough business, the vending companies pay. There wouldn't really be any cost for Alden Park. They're going to give the space up and also going to use electric or whatever. But that's what you could have down there. You should look into it. I'm doing this because I just thought about it. It's a waste of space now that you don't have that coffee machine. You can take that out of there, and if people have to pay, we would pay for it. But at least it's safe. You put your money in, it comes out in a cup. You don't have to do nothing. The companies, they stock everything and fill everything. You don't have to do all that. I know there's vending machines for almost everything. I didn't really look into it too much, but I already know. They got it for now. They got it for the mask, for the sanitizer, and for the gloves in one machine. People might want to buy that. I don't know. You have enough people in these 3 buildings. And since everybody comes through the buildings, it might be, if I came downstairs to check my memo and say, let me get a soda, let me get a juice. I would get it. I mean, I don't care what it costs. I know there's a coin shortage. It would have to be set up. Machines to take, bills, or it could take the debit card. So you might want to look into that. That's why I decided to make this video, to go over that with you and let you know to me, this place is really nice setup, really nice. I've been doing all these videos. You've seen it because I've sent it to you once in a while. I did, the Bobby Rydell I've been doing. I know a lot of people don't even know who he is. He's still singing, He's in his 70s, about the same age as I am, and he does performances. But that'd be a nice place downstairs there, in that lobby, to perform and have some of the, only a certain amount of residents, and he could do a few songs and all for the people who knew him. So I know, when they built this building, downstairs was like a ballroom, where you have your offices and all that was cleared away. And in the 1920s, the Roaring '20s, they would be down there dancing and all, and right there be playing music and all. So I thought about all that, but I'm just saying for the residents, I think it might be nice, because more people are in now. Think about those vending machines. Starting a new month and all. I don't know if it hasn't been done. Maybe because customers, the residents would have to pay. You're giving it to us in a way. You're giving us the convenience to have that. If I have to pay for a soda, I don't care about paying for a soda. Nobody would if they want it. If they're thirsty or they want some water and they don't want to go out and buy all that and have to come back and all. And the same with to play a number. You feel you want to play a number, you want to get an instant ticket. There's no place to get it. I'd go all the way up to Wayne and Shelton. You know where it is. There's a newsstand, and the supermarket has numbers. The newsstand guy, he has a machine, and he has the instant ticket. So if I wanted to play 5,500, Big Four, whatever it is, I can pay with my debit card. And then they have, like I said, the machines that they might give. The lottery, Pennsylvania Lottery, might give Alden Park the lottery machine. That has the numbers. You could play all the numbers. The Mega Ball, Powerball, and all that stuff. You could play it on the machine, plus it's the tickets on the one machine. So if people didn't have cash, you don't have to worry about change because it's all going to be cash. If you had the ATM machine, so let me take out 20. I'll play the numbers, I want, and I would be able to have the money to play. The only thing is, I know there's going to be a fee on the ATM, and there's going to be, there's no charge on the lotteries, whatever you play, and the people have to play, spend the money. Unless you could get a bank to work it out, that would keep the fee low, on the ATM. I'm surprised you don't have it, though. I don't know. I mean, there must be a reason for it. Got enough people in these 3 buildings. There's have to be a reason why they never did it, because it's not like there's ATMs downstairs and there's a newsstand that has a lottery, and there's none of that. There's no soda machine. There's nothing around here. I know everybody driving, and you could go right away, but there's nothing here for walking, people who walk like me. It's just nothing like that. So I'm just, contacting you now to give you all these suggestions and all. And maybe you could check it out, the company, or even the residents, if they like the idea. Maybe having a canteen there, the coffee machine. They could have soup, they could have snacks, they can have the sodas, and Gatorade, anything, juice. It'd be a nice thing, to have. Because people go through the building, both buildings, so it wouldn't be they go by that. All those vending companies, I know that. They go by how much traffic. Because remember, they're furnishing everything. They're furnishing the machines, and they're stocking the machines, the product, and they even give a percentage of that. Well, Eldon Park is giving up the space. So you might want to look into it. It might be something that you could find out. That's why I'm contacting you about all this. I did it all on one. Now back to the trash. I'm going to let you know. If you don't hear from me, they picked it up. I'm not going to stay there all day long and wait to see if they pick it up. Tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, it'll be the 1st of August, 2020, when I put my trash. I know the way it is now. The trash cans are full. And if I look tomorrow and they're still full and there's trash on the side or something, I'll know they didn't pick it up. And I'll make a video and then we'll take it from there. Okay, Marine. Nice talking to you, and I feel okay. I'm vulnerable, but I'm able to do all the things I do. I like it here a lot, and you know that. And I'll do anything to stay here, and I would be a nightmare for me to think I couldn't stay here, Right now I'm getting by and all, and I have my doctors across the street. I have my temperature taken and all. I'm doing fine, right now. So I don't, I hope I can stay that way. And again, I hope you have a great day, a nice weekend. I'll let you know if anything else, comes up here. I just did this disguise. I felt like doing it. I wore it before. Just to, well, you know who it is, like I said. Again, we'll have a nice day. I'll let you know if anything else happens. I'll keep you informed. Okay, Marina. Have a great day.